Hey everyone, this is Mary Beth McAndrews from Dread Central, and this is Dreadlines, the weekly show where every Friday we share with you the top horror news. This week we are covering John Carpenter 2 Ways, festival lineups, and mysterious locals. And make sure to stick around until the end for my horror movie recommendation of the week. The Foo Fighters' latest outing isn't musical, but in fact a horror movie called Studio 666, which hits theaters this week. While it's extremely exciting to see Dave Grohl and the band hit the big screen, another extremely exciting aspect of the film is that John Carpenter scored it. In an interview with Deadline, Dave Grohl told the outlet that he just cold emailed John Carpenter and asked, and lo and behold, he responded. Carpenter even made a cameo in the film. And speaking of John Carpenter, he apparently wants to make a sequel to his iconic film, The Thing, which is an interesting prospect, but if John Carpenter is behind it, then I am too. Also this week came announcements of 2 amazing film festivals launching later this year. First up is the Unnamed Footage Festival in San Francisco, which is all about spotlighting found footage, pseudo-documentaries, screen life, and more, the personal favorites of mine. They will be hosting this starting March 17th in San Francisco, California, and you can head to the Unnamed Footage Festival's website for more information and tickets. And Grimfest, one of the biggest horror film festivals in the UK, is coming back with an Easter edition. They started it last year as a virtual experience for fans, and this year they are doing a virtual and in-person experience in April. You can head to their website for more information, the full lineup, and for tickets. Mickey Keating's new film Offseason is coming to theaters on demand and digital March 11th, when a woman returns to her mother's hometown when she finds out that her mother's grave has been desecrated. It's creepy, it's weird, and it is just what the doctor ordered for your horror movies. And now it's time for my horror recommendation of the week. This week, to mark the end of Black History Month, I am recommending everyone check out the 1995 anthology film Tales from the Hood, which is now currently streaming on Shudder. This is an incredible film that you should watch ASAP in terms of anthology films and just horror cinema in general. Clarence Williams III plays Mr. Sims, a interesting and creepy mortuary owner who tells tales of terror to 3 drug dealers who have come into his place of business. Now each of these tales is terrifying, creepy, and incredibly well done. And that about does it for this week's Dreadlines. I hope you're taking care of yourselves and staying safe as much as you can. If you can spare any resources, please make a donation to TENT, the Transgender Education Network of Texas, to support trans youth in Texas. And please keep an eye out for resources for how you can help residents in Ukraine. And please make sure to note your sources and help combat the spread of misinformation. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Please make sure to follow Dread Central on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure to listen to our podcast on the Dread Central Podcast Network wherever you find those podcasts. And if you want more horror news, make sure to subscribe to our weekly newsletter, The Harbinger. Thanks again everyone for watching, and we'll talk to you next week.